Okay, bring your feet together and just look down, make sure your toes are touching and also that your toes are in one line, that you haven't got one foot forward, the other foot back. And now interlace your fingertips underneath your chin. So you feel the knuckles touch the chin and the shoulders relax down away from the ears. Okay, begin, inhale. Slowly inhale through the nose as you start to lift the elbows up towards the ceiling, keeping the chin down parallel to the floor. Exhale, start to relax, head back. Chest stays lifted, mouth open nice and wide, creating an HA sound. Squeeze your elbows together, let the elbows touch. Inhale, 6, slowing down slightly, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly bring the chin down parallel to the floor. Feel the shoulders pressing down and lift the elbows up and let the ribs lift up. Very nice, guys. Exhale, relax the head back. Feel the chest lifting up higher so we don't backward bend. We keep the spine nice and lifted and squeeze your elbows to touch. Inhale. Good. Slowly with the head, synchronized movement, letting the arms and head move as one. Lift your elbows up nice and high. Feel the ribs expand out. Exhale. Yeah, so fully exhaling, drawing the belly in so you get nice and empty. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly bring the head down. Body weight comes on your heels. Soft contraction of the thighs. Feel your elbows lift, rib cage lift. Good. Exhale. Gently feel the knuckles touching the chin to encourage the neck to open, but not forcing that as you squeeze your elbows forward and the elbows touch. Good. Inhale. Big breaths. Feeling the ribs fully expand out. Belly draws in. Exhale. Well done. 3 more. Inhale. And this time, see if you can get past that place where you're really full. So take in more, and then exhale. Good sounds. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. And final one, inhale. Exhale. Great. Well done. Nice start. Relax the arms down. So breathing now in and out the nose and letting the breath be nice and even. And if anything, there's just a slight extension of the exhale, but always keeping a nice rhythm to the breath and a presence of the breath. Half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Turn your palms forward, lift your arms up over the head. Interlace the fingers and release index fingers. Again, just check down, feet are together, 2 toes in one line. Arms pull back, chin lifts up so you see the throat. Squeeze the front of the ribcage in, belly draws in, legs strong. Very good setups. Take an inhale and stretch upwards. And very slowly start to move the body right and left, right and left. And having a bit more time here today just to use some movement so we start to get more mobile through the body and through the spine. As you're passing through the center, think of stretching the arms higher and closing the gap between biceps and the ears. Nice. Okay. And stop in the middle. Bring your body weight back on your heels. Soft contraction of the thighs. Belly draws in to feel a support. Chin lifts up, throat visible. Arms pull back as much as you can so you feel the opening in the chest. Chin lifts up, close a gap between wrists. Take a deep inhale, lengthen upwards, then very slowly start to move the body over to the right. Good. As the upper body goes to the right, you're pushing both hips towards the left, so we create this stretchy sensation through the left side of the body. These look beautiful all around. Might not have a mirror in front of you, so really feel your hips. Make sure your left hip is coming forward in line with the right hip. Yes. Then the right shoulder that also moves forward, so you keep the chest open. Nice lean as you keep the chest open. Stretch both arms with the ears. On an inhale, can you stretch more strongly with the right arm? As you exhale, push both hips towards the left. Start to come down more, stretch, come down more, stretch. Slowly change. Well done. Left side, working the arms back, pulling the front of the rib cage in. Take an inhale to lift up. And as you exhale, start to move the body over to the left. Good. Chin lifts up, throat visible. Yes, nice. Hanazi. Right hip comes forward in line with your left hip. Left shoulder, bring that forward as well, so you keep two shoulders in one line. Everyone, can you try to close the gap now between biceps and ears? So you stretch the arms on. Yes, Emery, great. Chin lifts up, throat is visible. On an inhale breath, stretch with the left arm. As you exhale, allow the hips to push over to the right. Start to come down a little bit more towards the end. Chest lifts up, pull arms back, come down more, stretch, stretch, slowly change. Nice, Gita. Carefully change, coming up. Backward bend, take it easy. Think about the lifting up more than the going back. So start by relaxing the head back. And just feel softness in the neck and the jaw. Take an inhale, stretch the arms strongly up. Exhale, pull your arms back with the ears as you slowly allow the hips to come forward, forward, forward. Push hips forward, lift the chest up, pull your arms back. Try to point towards what you're looking for now. So more arms, everyone. Arms back, look back, reach back, more. Change. Nice, Hannah N. Great. Carefully come up, pause. Maybe bend your knees and start to make your way down, or bring your hands onto the floor rather. And when you're there, again, you're moving the knees forward and back, and feel how your hips move up and down. And check in that you're not lifting the head up. So just let the head be heavy or relaxed. The head's the heaviest part of the body, so it's a really great way to get some traction through the neck, so we create some space and release some tension. Padahastasana means hands to feet. Gently bend the knees, reach behind, and take hold of the heels. And you can bend the knees as much as you need so that you have this contact between the upper body and the lower body. So stomach on thighs, chest on the knees. Then try to reach the forehead stitch on the head beneath the knees. Take an inhale and slowly start to pull. Pull on the heels as you lift your hips up. Maintain contact between upper body, lower body. Wrap your elbows back. Lift the shoulders up. Now try to reach the top of the head down towards the top of the feet as you pull, 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 change. Good. Carefully coming up, lifting all the way up to the top. Nice faces. Then exhale, relax your arms down. And in the moment, we have a moment to check in with the breath, making sure we're breathing calmly in and out the nose. Well done. Second set. Turn your palms forward, lift your arms up over the head. Interlace the fingers, releasing the index fingers. Yes. Chest up, chin up slightly. Arms pull back. Take a deep inhale, stretch upwards first. And as you exhale, move your body over to the right, hips go over to the left. So this movement is a counterbalance. The more we push the hips to the left, the easier it'll be to bring the body down to the right. Yes, very good. Nice, Anna Sophia. Left hip, bring it forward in line with the right hip. Right shoulder comes forward, so you keep the chest open up towards the ceiling. Nice, Lotta. Try to squeeze biceps with ears. As you inhale now, lift up slightly. Yes, then exhale. Push the body down to the right. Hips go down to the left, come down more, stretch, then slowly change. Left side, second set. Take an inhale to stretch up. As you exhale, reach the body over to the left as you push the hips over to the right. Beautiful, Anna. N. Bring your right hip forward so it stays in line with the left hip. Your left shoulder, that also comes towards you. Keep the chest up, open up towards ceiling slightly. Pull your arms back, chin lifts up. Everyone, more left arm. I want you to stretch it. Yes, stronger. That's going to pull your right arm over, create even more stretch through the right side of the body. Push the hips more to the right. Bring the body down to the left, come down more, stretch, 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 change. Well done. Second set, backward bend. Start by relaxing head back. So try to see the wall behind you. Softness with the neck, softness with the breath. Inhale, lift, ribs up, lift arms up. Good lifts. Exhale, pull your arms back. Now slowly push your hips forward towards the front of your room. Reach your arms back a little bit more. Each inhale, focus on lifting chest up. Each exhale, can the hips come forward more as you start to lean the spine back? Very good. Arms back more. Look back, reach, change. Bend the knees, place hands on the floor. Move the knees forward and back, helping to loosen off behind the legs and over the hips. Second set, Padahastasana, hands to feet. Bend your knees, take hold of the heels. Attempt to touch your little fingers together side by side. And as much as you can, get the elbows wrapping back. This movement with the arms is very important for the effects it creates on your upper spine. So strong arms will create a longer spine in this position. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly start to pull. Pull on the heels. Start to lift your hips up as you stretch your spine, your head down towards the floor. Excellent. Wrap elbows back again. Maintain that contact between the upper body and the lower body. Lift the shoulders up away from the ears. Roll the body weight more forward onto your toes. Pull, pull, change. Carefully lifting up. Draw the belly in, reach up with the arms. And then let the arms relax down by the side. Breathing calmly in and out the nose. Awkward, Utkatasana. Separate your feet so your toes and heels are in one straight line. We just have one set of this. And just look down and just make sure that your heels are not going in or out. So it's like the feet are on railway tracks. Lift your arms up parallel to the floor. Press shoulders down, reach the fingers forward. So there's a lot of energy in the arms here. Yes. And take an inhale so you feel the ribs expand out. And as you exhale, bend your knees and go. Sit down. I want you to feel your knees go back towards the heel. So you're really reaching the hips back. Against that, you're reaching the arms forward. Then from here, lift the chest up. Good. In the blue top there, draw your shoulders down away from the ears. So you've got that long neck. Then feel this, toes, heels, knees, and hands all hip width apart. Excuse me. Sit down a little deeper. Bring more body weight back on the heels. Change. Incredible. Second part, stand up high, up on the toes. So you're pushing the heels up and forward. Now squeeze the inner thighs strongly together. Maintain that squeezing in as you slowly start to bend the knees and sit down. Feel an imaginary wall behind you, your hips, the spine, the shoulders, back of head, all touching this wall. So you've got to push the hips underneath you. Lift both knees up, lift both heels up, and sit down a little more. Good, then slowly lift to change. Well done. Third part here, squeeze the inner thighs together and actually engage your inner leg muscle. So there's a squeezing action in. Let the heels lift up slightly. Arms reach forward, stretch the fingers forward, then slowly go down. If there's pain in the knees, don't go any further. Place a hand on the floor, get some body weight into the hands. All stay further up. But if you can, you sit down all the way till there's a small gap between your hips and your heels. Squeeze your knees together, press the knees down and forward so the thighs become parallel to the floor. Then slowly lift to change. Yes, great. Really good form. Feet touch, arms relax. And again, breathe, breath, in and out the nose. Eagle pose, one step. Turn your palms forward, lift the arms up over the head. Then bring your right arm under your left, cross first at the elbows, then again at the wrist with the thumbs towards the face. Great. Pull shoulders down, great release from the back of the shoulders here. Then bend the knees and sit down. So returning to the position that we just did, Keep the left leg bent, lift your right leg up nice and high, squeeze it across and try to wrap the right foot behind the left calf muscle. Good. If the foot's not wrapping, doesn't matter. You'll hear me say this again and again. It's the action that we create in the body that's more important. So action over depth. Lift chest up, draw shoulders down. Yes, then breathe. Good, holds, change. Release, lift your arms up. Then swing your left arm under the right, cross first at the elbows and again at the wrist, thumbs towards the face. Pull shoulders down, then bend the knees and sit down. Hips go down and back, lift chest up, keep the right leg bent, then slowly lift left leg up. Squeeze it across and try to wrap the foot behind. Yes, nice. We have a tendency in this position to lift the chin up. So bring the chin down slightly and draw shoulders down. Let the backward bend happen in the chest by lifting chest up. Yes, change. Release, bring the arms up over the head. Relax, arms down. Well done. So the next 3 poses, obviously part of the balancing series where we balance on one leg. So we need to really focus on the standing leg. So keeping that leg nice and strong. And it's like we experienced in the awkward pose, it's a squeezing in. So imagine that you're squeezing the legs towards each other, even though they're not together. One leg is lifted up higher, but there's this action of squeezing in. 2 sets, standing head to knee. Body weight shifts onto your left leg. Draw up the right knee, round down and take hold of the right foot. Interlacing the fingertips underneath the ball of the foot. I know it's a strong, tight grip. Bring the knee in line with your right hip. Bring your heel underneath the right knee. Left leg stays strong. Focusing on squeezing that left thigh in, finding softness in the jaw and the face. Keep your left leg strong, good. Inhale, start to kick the right heel up and forward. Doesn't have to go straight, but the pose evolves somewhat. It starts to stretch, good. Press shoulders down, keep kicking the heel forward. Now, if you've got 2 straight legs, as you exhale, kick your heel forward again and bend the elbows down. So elbows go down, yes. Nice, both hands, beautiful. Squeeze the elbows in and then slowly change. Left side, body weight onto the right leg. Lift up the left knee, squeeze the knee up to you as you round down and take hold of the left foot. Nice, strong, interlaced grip underneath the left foot. And think of squeezing the right thigh inward so you really start to engage your inner leg muscles. Left knee in front of left hip, left heel directly underneath the left knee. Right leg strong, inhale, start to kick a left heel up and forward. Yes. Everyone, can you straighten the right leg again? So gently, yes, good lean. Press the right thigh back, kick the left heel forward. If you have 2 straight legs, kick heel forward, exhale, bend the elbows down. Think of squeezing the elbows in and then slowly change. Well done. Feet together, bring the hands onto the lower back if you'd like to do a small backward bend. So in the second set, I want you to focus on trying to use more muscular engagement. So rather than just pulling the legs up with the hands, think of using the thigh muscles so that you keep contracting the thigh. This will build up strength and definitely support the joints around the hip capsule a lot more. Second set, body weight into your left leg, round down, pick up the right foot. Go. Keep your left leg nice and strong. As you inhale, start to kick the right heel up and forward. Good. Now don't hold the leg up with your hands, use the leg muscles. 2 straight legs, start to bend your elbows down. Contract right thigh, yes. And if you've got 2 straight legs, slowly contract the right thigh, bring your chin to the chest, forehead onto your knee. Well done, slowly release. Great focus. Feet together, arms relaxed down. Left side, body weight onto right leg, round down and pick up your left foot. Taking hold of the left foot a couple of inches beneath your toes. Right leg strong. Feel your left thigh here, contracted. So you're squeezing the knee up to your left shoulder. Then on the inhale breath, kick your left heel up and forward. Yeah, very good. Press right thigh back. Nice, Anna Sophia. Kick the left heel forward. Gita, flex the toes back slightly towards the face. Yes, beautiful. 2 straight legs, start to bend your elbows down. Contract the thigh, and if you're comfortable here, chin to the chest, forehead onto your knee. Well done, slowly change. Good save, Hannah Z. They're all falling right into you, well done. Small backward bend. Okay, let's take the spine now in its opposite direction. Adding a twist with standing bow pulling pose. So you want to turn your right hand out so the palm faces up and the elbow touches the body. Then pick up your right foot and hold that from the inside at the ankle. So setups really set us up for the poses. So really think about getting these cues into body. Squeeze knees together, level off the hips. Left arm, bring that up and pull it back with the ear. This is going to help create the backward bend in the chest. Chin lifts up slightly. Good. Take an inhale to stretch the left arm up. And as you exhale, very slowly start to kick. Don't be in a rush to bring the body down. Just kick first so you create a backward bend. Stretch your left arm back, left arm up. Good. Now kick back a little deeper and feel how this eventually pushes the body down until the belly becomes parallel to the floor. Stretch your left shoulder forward. Relax your right shoulder back. Body starts to come down more. Body down more. Kick, kick, kick. Slowly kick to change. I'm laughing at Hannah and Emric, by the way. Turn your left hand out, take hold of your foot, hold it from the inside at the ankle. Bring knees together, leveling off hips. Right arm up, right arm back. Strength through this right arm, nice. Take an inhale to stretch, and as you exhale slowly, just kick. So keeping your chest lifted and kick back more. Yes, better. Reach the right arm slightly up, but stretch it forward. Yes, Lotta. Let the left shoulder relax back. Start to kick the body down till eventually we get the belly parallel to the floor. Kick and stretch. Body down more, kick. Body down more, kick. Slowly kick to change. Yes, well done. Feet together, arms relax. Breathe slowly and easily. Good. On the second set, obviously you might not have a mirror in front of you, so it's more difficult to balance, but it's a great way to feel into your body when we can't have a visual reference put in front of us. So even more, kick and stretch, make them equal. So you want to keep tension in the body. That will help with the balance. Short second set, turn right hand out, take hold of the foot, hold it from the inside at the ankle. Knees touch, level off the hips. Left arm lifts up. Take an inhale, stretch. Exhale, slowly start to kick. Keep chest lifted, 10. Kick back, 9. Stretch your left arm up and forward, 8. Left leg, root it down, 7. Kick your right toes up over the right ear, 6. This is good. Kick and stretch more, 5. Stretch left shoulder blade forward, 4. Relax right shoulder blade down, 2. Go a little deeper, 1. Kick to change. Yes, different poses, very good. Keep that for the second side. Left side, to the left hand out, take hold of the foot, hold it from the inside. Bring the knees together to touch, level off the hips, right arm lifts up, arm with the ear. Good. Then chin lifts up slightly. Inhale, stretch, exhale, slowly kick. Kick left leg straight back, 10. Chest stays lifted, 9. Reach the right arm up and forward, 8. Yes. So that right shoulder blade shoots forward, 7. Kick back into the palm of the left hand, 6. Feel left shoulder get pulled back, 5. Kick and stretch, 4. Body comes down, 3. Go a little deeper, 2. Hold, 1. Then kick to change. Wow, yes. Amazing. Good. Feet together and arms relax. Well done. Balance and stick. Go to the back of your mat. We just got one set of this. Really work on the strength of the arms. Arms up over the head, interlacing fingers, release your index fingers. Half moon arms, so we're stretching up. Chest up, right leg, step it forward. Bring your body weight completely onto that right leg, lift left toes up, then slowly start to stretch the body down. Take your time. Keep reaching the arms forward as that left leg reaches back and up. Draw the left hip down. Reach the arms forward more. Body down more. Body down, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change. Nice, Hannah N. Carefully coming up. Feet together, arms relax. No, keep your arms up, sorry. Then left side, step your left leg forward. Body weight onto your left toes, lift the right toes up, stretch up first, slowly bring body down. Take your time. Chin stays lifted away from the chest. Stretch the arms forward, reach right leg back, body down more, stretch, 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 change. Well done. Feet touch, and now the arms can relax. Okay, face your left or turn to your left. For standing separate leg stretching pose, coming towards the back of the mat. Then lift your arms up over the head, palms touch. Then right leg takes a big step to the right as you bring your arms down. And have a look at your feet. We want the toes slightly turned in, so outside edges of the feet are in line with the edges of the mat. Good. Inhale, expand out in all directions first. Then exhale, slowly bring the body down and forward. You might have to dodge people's butts in front of you. Yes, if you're practicing a group, well done. Then reach behind and take hold of the outsides of the feet or the heels. And if this is a difficult pose for you, it can be for many of us, just feel a softening where you can. What do you need to do, or how do you need to position your body so there's softness, so we're not forcing? Everyone, bring the body weight forward onto your toes. If you're grabbing the outsides of the feet or the heels, as you exhale, start to bend your elbows back. Yes, nice lean. So the shoulders can lift up away from the ears. Squeeze, pull, and then slowly change. Well done. Carefully coming up. Bringing the feet together, letting the arms relax. Breath slow and calm, in and out the nose. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. One set. Lift your arms up so the palms touch. Right leg, take a big step to the right. Yes, bringing the arms down. Pick up your right toes, turn them so they face the top of your mat. And just have a quick look down. 2 heels in one line. 2 heels, one line. Good. Bend the right knee and sit down. And feel this. Bring your right knee directly over the right ankle and push the right knee back. Then slowly go. Move the arms. Right elbow, right knee. Yes. So you're not touching the floor. You're pushing the elbow into the knee, lifting the left arm strongly up towards your ceiling. Bring your chin towards your left shoulder so you look up towards the ceiling. This is great. Nice, Enrique. Push your hips forward. Against that, push that right knee back. Keep the left leg nice and strong. Slow down the breath. Reach left arm up. Now think of creating a spinal twist by moving the left arm behind you and allowing the left rib cage to roll back. Slowly change, release. Straighten the right leg. Turn the right toes in. Turn your left toes out. Bend your left knee and sit down. So knee goes over the ankle. Push your hips forward, reach the upper body back. Good setup. Then go, move the arms. Left elbow touches the left knee. And don't think about reaching down, think about lifting up. So right arm lifts up towards the ceiling, chin comes towards your right shoulder, and find a spot to focus on. Good. Now, feel your elbow pressing into your left knee. Against that, push both hips forward. Keep your right leg strong. Reach your right arm up. Now start to spiral the right arm back behind you. Bend the left knee a little bit more. Sit down deeper and slowly change. Carefully coming up, turning the feet together. Relax your arms down. Slow down the breath. Breathe in and out of the nose. Excellent poses. Standing separate leg, head to knee. Again, one step. Lift your arms up over the head, palms touch. Then right leg steps to the right, shorter step than you did previously. Pick up both toes, turn on the heel, so that left hip comes round, the left shoulder comes round. Yep, so you're squaring off to the front of the mat. Good adjustment, Hannah. You're my new assistant. Inhale, lift up. Then exhale, slowly go down. Chin to the chest. Rounding down, forehead onto your knee. Good. What we're trying to do here is bring the forehead onto the knee. You might need to bend your right knee. If you're struggling with this or you still can't get the forehead onto the knee, separate your hands and press the finger pads strongly into the floor and feel like the back of the rib cage is lifting up. Draw your stomach in to really help with this roundiness through the spine, creating more curvature. Bring your body weight more forward onto your right leg. Left hip squeezes forward, left hip down. Then slowly change. Stay facing front. Good. Now pick up the toes and turn to face the back of your room. So the right hip is coming around, the right shoulder comes round. Tendency once we've done this adjustment to overcross the feet. So just check in, two heels at least in one line. Inhale to lift up, exhale, slowly go down, chin to the chest, forehead onto the knee. At the bottom, bend your left knee if you need to. You could also separate the hands. Feel more body weight shift forward into the left leg, then squeeze the right hip forward and the right hip down. Slowly change. Stay facing the back of your room. Yes. Then turn to your side. Close the feet together, let the arms relax. And do a quarter turn to face forward again to the camera. For tree, Tadasana. One set of tree, one set of toe. Body weight onto your left leg, pick up the right foot and gently take hold of your right foot with the left hand from underneath. Bring your right hand up to the middle of the chest. Feel your hips level out hips. If you can bring the left hand up as well. Good. One of the keys to finding balance is finding this consistency of breath. Beautiful. Slowly release. Left side, body weight onto your right leg, then pick up the left foot. Take hold of your left foot with the right hand from underneath. And we're trying to lift the heel high, but not forcing in the knee. Left hand comes up, level out the hip. So maybe left hip down, left hip slightly forward. If you can bring the right hand up as well. Feel a little elongation of the spine, rooting of the leg. And slowly release. Good. So toe stand if you know it. If you're unsure of toe, do a second set of tree and maybe just bring the body forward, but don't force into this one when we can't see you so clearly. Body weight into your left leg, pick up your right foot. So find tree pose again first, get comfortable there. Then change the gaze, so we look at the top of the mat. So a visual gaze in yoga is called a dristi. So your dristi is the top of the mat. On a straight left leg, start to bend the body forward. If the heel slips, wait there. If your hands easily touch the floor, body weight into hands, lift up left heel and sit down. But always listening very carefully to the knees. You can walk the hands to the side of the body. Then think of pressing the knees down and forward. So that will lift the chest up more. Then maybe one hand up, maybe two hands up. And slowly change. Bring the hands forward. Straighten the left leg nicely and release the foot down. Excellent. Left side. Body weight onto your right leg. Pick up the left foot. Taking hold of the left foot from underneath. Left hand comes up to the middle of the chest. Change the gaze. Look at the top of the mat. And on a straight left leg, slowly bring the body down and forward. If the hands touch, lift up the right heel, bend the right knee. Walking the hands to the side of the body if you can. Nice. So third part of all, could we push the knees down and forward? Same thing. Counterbalance. This will help to lift chest up. Yes, Hannah. Then maybe one hand, maybe two. But bringing the body weight forward. then change. Very good form, Gita. Carefully coming up, feet touch, arms relax. Awesome job. Turn around, lie down onto your back for Shavasana. You can try to move the angle of your computer a little bit so I can see. And as you inhale, let the belly soften outwards here. And exhale becomes longer than inhale. So we keep returning to this position, Savasana, throughout the rest of the floor series. And it's designed for us to re-energize and get ready for the next set. So as soon as you hit Shavasana, think of just focusing on the breath, becoming mindful of the way that you're breathing. Wind removing, one set. Bend your right knee, interlace the fingertips around the knee, pull the right knee towards the right shoulder. Don't let your left leg be lazy. I want you to stretch your heel down and flex your toes back so the calf muscle stays connected to the floor. Be mindful of the left shoulder lifting up. Squeeze your left shoulder blade, that's the back of the shoulder, towards the right. Yes. Then pull, squeeze, release. Right leg down, arms down. And left leg lifts up, interlace the fingertips around the left knee. Squeeze the left knee out and around. Chin comes towards the chest, back of the neck on the floor. Make sure you got strength through that right leg. Flex your right toes back. Drive the heel away from your hip. Right shoulder blade comes towards the left. Pull, squeeze, change. Leg down, arms down. Now lift both legs up and wrap your arms around the knees. If you can, you take hold of the opposite elbows, if you can. Chin comes towards the back of the chest, back of the neck is long. And squeezing, and you're creating this compression now through the whole of your internal organs. They're getting nice and squashed. This restricts the blood flow, the movement of lymph. So squeeze in, pull in, and release. Shavasana, well done. Heels touch, toes relax apart, arms by the side. Inhaling, belly softens. Exhale becomes longer than inhale. Sit up time, if you're doing it, lift your arms up. Thumbs crossed, flex your toes back, drive the heels down. Take an inhale, then go. Double exhale, forehead onto your knees. Nice, okay, great. Turn around for the spine strengthening series, lying onto your belly. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders and feel the top of the fingers in line with top of the shoulders and little fingers in line with the outer shoulders. Press the feet strongly down. We have 2 sets of this. Inhale, lift up. Feel the belly button still on the floor. Important, everyone, squeeze the elbows into the side ribs. So elbows touch the side ribs. Lift chest up, press feet down, chest up, eyes up, lift, release. Look to your right, bring your left ear on the mat, toes touch, heels relax. So some of you, your elbows were moving away from the body. Second, I want you to try to focus on keeping your upper arms in contact with the ribs throughout. Second set, chin forward, hands underneath the shoulders. Press the feet strong. Inhale, slowly lift up. You want the elbows to around 90 degrees. Yes, exactly, lots of squeezing elbows in, pressing feet down. Chest up higher, lift up, look up, release. Look to your left, toes touch, the heels relax. Loka Shalabhasana, bring the arms underneath the body. Palms face down, your little fingers touch together side by side, and you spread the rest of the fingertips wide apart. If it's painful for your neck, just have the mouth onto the towel. But if you can, chin forward. Relax left leg, one set of this, right leg, stretch it back, go. Lift up, good. Now feel right hip touching your forearm. Press your hands down. So just lifting the right leg up only. Right leg lifts, change. Relax the right leg down. Stretch your left leg back. Contract left thigh, left leg go. Lift up. Good. Point your toe, contract the thigh. Now press the hands down stronger so the shoulders press down. Stretch the leg back, leg up, lift, 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 release. Chin towards the chest, mouth down onto the towel. So keep the mouth down. You're gonna lift both legs up now. Difficult pose, struggle. Not pain, but there's definitely a lot of physical struggle involved. Squeeze your knees together. Take a deep inhale, then both legs go. Lift up. Yes, even if it's a tiny bit, keep with that. Press your hands down. Squeeze your legs together. Yes, press the chest down, legs up, lift, 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 and release. Well done. Beautiful. Look to your right, toes touch, heels relax. For locust, chin forward, reach the arms out to the side. And bring your legs together. So creating tension in the body here, good tension, so that's stretching the arms, engaging the leg muscles, helps this pose feel easier to get into. So stretch the arms, stretch the legs. Take an inhale, go, lift up. Lift everything up, so the only thing that's on the floor right now are your hip bones. Yes, reach your arms wider. Lift arms up in line with the head. You've got it. Stretch your legs back, chest up, eyes up. Take a deep breath where you lift and then release. Good. Look to the left, toes touch, heels relax. Two sets of bow, chin forward, bend your knees, reach behind and take hold of the feet. And just be gentle as you do that. You might need to open your knees nice and wide, but then can you bring the knees back together? Start slow, give the body somewhere to go, but gently, slowly start to kick. Gently kick the shins back so you feel how this pulls the chest up, letting the shoulders relax back. Lift your head up, look up towards the ceiling. Kick your toes now up and forward, rolling onto the softer part of the belly. Yes, squeeze your knees in, toes out, kick up, kick, 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 and release. Well done. Look to your right, toes touch, heels relax. And then let the inhale press the belly out into the mat. And slowing and controlling the exhale. Second set, chin forward, bend the knees, reach behind, take hold of the feet. And now slowly start to kick, gently kick back. Feel the shins pressing back towards the back. Yes, this will lift the shoulders away. Squeeze knees in. Now kick the toes up and forward so you roll forward somewhat. Kick up again. Squeeze your knees in, toes out, kick, 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 release. Well done. Look to your left, toes touch, heels relax. Fix firm, come to the top of the mat. Bring your knees together, hands forward to support you, and separate your feet so they're just onto the outside of the hips. Now, quite common here to have the feet really wide, but you want to have the heels and hips still touching, so there's no gap. If this is comfortable, you bring the hands on the feet, thumbs on the inside, and you go back to the elbows, see how that feels. If that feels okay, you bring the arms over the head. But for many of us, this can be quite a difficult pose, so you can keep the hands forward if you need to. Press the knees down, squeeze the knees in. Good. Change, hands on the feet, carefully coming up, turning around, relaxing onto your back into Shavasana. Half tortoise, lift your arms up, thumbs cross, keep the arms to the ears, flex toes back, press lower spine down, inhale, go. Double jerk, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Yes. Okay, this time sitting towards the back of the mat. Squeeze the knees and feet together this time. Lift your arms up, palms touch, thumbs crossed, and then slowly bring the body down and forward. Chin is slightly away from the chest. Reach your arms forward. Just allowing the body to quieten here. Good. Slowly release. Lift up. Arms to the ears. Stretch all the way up to the top. Arms relax down. Shavasana. Two sets of camel. Arms up, thumbs crossed, flex toes back. Keep arms of ears. Inhale, go. Double jump, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Great. Coming to the middle of your mat. Stand up on your knees and separate your knees and feet hip width distance. So just looking down, knees under hips. Hands on the lower back, thumbs on the outside. Squeeze your elbows back, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, relax the head back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Just stay here for a couple of breaths, allowing the spine to open up. And if you can, reach back and grab one heel at a time with the thumbs on the outside. Push your hips forward. Let the throat relax. Lift the chest up. Change. Hands on hips first. Chest up, spine nice and straight. These are incredible. Great. Turn around, relax. Shavasana. Remembering the breath. Calm, consistent, steady. Second set, arms up, thumbs crossed, flex, toes back, arms of ears. Inhale, go. Double jerk, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Second set, coming to the top of the mat, separating knees and feet hip width apart. If you'd like to go a little wider, do so. That will take it less out of the hips and more into the spine. Bring the hands on the hips, squeeze your elbows back, push your hips forward, lift the chest up, relax, head back. Breath, breath, breath. See if you can breathe your spine open. Good. Then reach back and grab one heel at a time with the thumbs on the outside. If that's too much of a grab, just stay with the hands on the hips. If you've got your hands on the hips, squeeze your elbows towards each other. Lift the chest up. Slowly change. Hands on hips first, pull the chest up, turn around, relax, Shavasana. Two sets of rabbit, arms up, thumbs crossed, flex your toes back. Keep your arms with the ears. Inhale, go. Double jerk, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Great sit-ups. This time, middle of the mat. Sitting onto the heels, then reach your hands behind and grab the heels with the thumbs on the outside. You bring chin to the chest. On an exhale, you go down and you pull on the heels so we shorten the spine. Forehead touches your knees. Top of the head is lightly on the floor. Pull on the heels, then lift your hips up. So you're rolling body weight into the top of the head. Keep your arms straight. Lift shoulders up. Pull, pull. And then slowly change. Unwind. Chin, head up last. Relax. Shavasana. Do CM set. Arms up, thumbs crossed. Flex your toes back. Keep the arms, the ears. Inhale, go. Double jerk, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Excellent. Second set, middle of the mat. Sit down on your heels. Reach behind to grab the heels of the thumbs on the outside. Chin to chest. Exhale as you go down. So we get very empty for the breath. So we can compress into the abdominal wall, into your diaphragm. Pull on the heels, chin towards the chest, forehead onto the knees, then pull and lift your hips up. Good. If you found that your arms have bent when you've lifted the hips up, reposition the grip closer towards the toes so the arms stay straight. Shoulders lift up away from ears. Pull, pull, change. Unwind, chin, head up last. Relax. Shavasana. We have one set of everything now until the very end. Doing great. Lift the arms up, thumbs crossed, flex your toes back, keep the arms to the ears, take an inhale, go. Double jerk, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Shanashrasana, head to knee. Face forward, right leg goes out into an angle. You bring your left foot in, so the sole of the foot is on the inside of the left leg. Lift your arms up. Interlace the fingers, then stretch up, turn round to the right, reach down, grab your right foot, wrapping the fingertips around the ball of the foot. If you then bring your chin to your chest and place your forehead onto the knee. If you can't get your forehead onto the knee, bend the knee. So make these poses work towards you. I want you to feel your toes reaching back towards your face. Bend your elbows in, squeeze your elbows towards a calf muscle. Change. Left leg out to the corner. Bend your right leg in. Inhale first, stretch and lift up. Turn round to left, reach down and grab your foot, placing your forehead onto your knee. Again, like before, bend the left knee as much as you need. Pull your toes back, so feel the toes reaching back towards the face. You get this nice stretch through the calf muscle and the Achilles tendon. Squeeze your elbows in. Focus on that right rib cage rolling down, right rib cage pulling forward. Excellent. Change. Both legs forward. Be careful as you go back. And do a quick sit up when you're ready. Paschimottanasana, stretching pose. Bend your knees, index, middle fingers, reach around and grab your big toes. And feel how this is in your spine. If it feels like your spine is very rounded, keep the knees bent, work on drawing shoulders down, chest pulls forward. If you can, you walk your hips back, right and left slightly. Take an inhale, lift up, get space here. Good. Then exhale, start to pull. Pulling first, the stomach closer to your thighs, chest towards the knees. And where can softening happen? So let the jaw, the face relax. Yes. Each inhale, focus on shoulders pulling back, chest reaching forward, pull, 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 and then release. Great. Turn around, relax, onto your back, Shavasana. Final pose, spine twisting, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Lift your arms up, flex your toes back. Take an inhale, go. Double jerk, double exhale, forehead onto the knee. Good, face forward or turn to face the left if you like, but bend your left knee on the floor and bring your right foot up and over. We want the heel of the right knee at the left knee. Sorry, the heel of the right foot at the left knee. Now, bring your left fingertips behind you. Your right fingertips behind you, I'm sorry. Lift your left arm up. I'm sorry, that was me. Push the knee back and try to grab your left knee with your left hand. Yes. Shoulders down, chest open. Good. Body weight comes into the right hip. Take an inhale to lift up. And as you exhale, slowly start to turn and twist round to your right. Chin goes over the shoulder. If you're not using that back hand, try to pick it up and see if you can reach for the thigh bone behind you. Inhale to lift, exhale, twist, release, changing sides. This time it is your right knee that goes down on the floor. Your left foot comes up and over. Now bring the left hand behind you. Lift your right arm up. Take the arm across, reach it up, across and over and push the knee back. Shoulders down. Make sure first you got body weight into that left hip. We tend to lift the hip up and lean backwards, lean into the hip. Shoulders down, chest broad, inhale, lift, exhale, start to twist. Chin goes over your left shoulder. If you can, you pick up the left hand and reach for the right thigh bone behind you. Each inhale, focus on the ribs reaching up and expanding out. Yes. And as you exhale, you twist around more, twist, twist, release. Beautiful. Relax. Shavasana. Final sit up, lift the arms up, flex your toes back, keep the arms to the ears, take an inhale, then go. Double jerk, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Well done. Kapalabhati, sit onto your heels if that doesn't feel comfortable. Just sit in a way where you can have your spine long, belly soft, arms strong. And we're going to start slow. We'll build up with the pace and the intensity. But this is just about the exhale. So you don't need to worry about the inhale, just exhale, exhale, exhale. So take a collective inhale together. Exhale. Awesome job, guys. Well done. Turn around and relax. We've got a few minutes left, so I'm going to do a guided Shavasana. And then I'll release from that. And it's up to you then if you decide to stay in Shavasana or you leave. But right now, just relax. Separate your legs slightly apart, maybe even mat width with the heels. Arms are away from the body. Chin is slightly towards the chest, so you feel this length through the neck. Let your eyes close. And draw your attention to your breath again. Feeling the inhale. Expand the belly. And then control the exhale. So it becomes longer than the inhale. And repeat that one more time. So as you inhale, the belly expands out. And as you exhale, there's a softening into your mat, letting go. Let your toes and your feet be soft. Feel the weight of the calf muscles onto your mat. Feel the heaviness of the thigh muscles. And as you're breathing, notice how the belly is pressing against gravity. You feel this lovely sense of resistance and how gravity wraps all around us. Feel that on the chest also. Let your fingers stay soft. Let your shoulders feel heavy. Relax around the jaw, the eyes. Relax the tongue. If you're staying here, stay there and enjoy. If you're starting to come out, just gently start to move slightly and find yourself coming up. Well done, guys. Great work. Really nice job.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure as always. Nice to see you. And yeah, I hope you're coping okay and with this strange and weird time. So keep up your practice. It's really nice to keep a routine going and get stuff moving. So well done. It was lovely to see you all, though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.